Elon Musk, welcome to the podcast, and thanks for doing this.
Um, a big fan of the Clean Energy Show. It's a funny, entertaining show. I mean, it's not Spaceballs funny, but yeah.
Elon, I'm a huge fan.
And boy,
Can I give you a massage?
I actually spent time in Saskatchewan when I was 18.
how did that affect your life, Elon, being in Saskatchewan?
This is where I learned how to distrust the Jews.
What?
Just kidding. Wasn't going to stick around here. Are you kidding? But seriously, it's a very racist place. No,
I own 2 Teslas.
you should own 3.
Okay, opening the order page.
Get the Cybertruck. It's going to be awesome. I assume you're a farmer.
I could be.
Elon, Brian and I live in a place that has a lot of misinformation about electric vehicles. What do you think of that?
Well, everyone's smart moves away from here, don't they? The truth is electric vehicles are better than combustion vehicles in every way. Eventually, everyone will realize that. I think it'll just take some time.
I drive past people with ICE vehicles all the time in the winter when it's minus 40 and they're not starting. And I know they assume the opposite is true.
Yes, there's nothing to start an EV, nothing to crank or churn. It's very last century technology, ICE vehicles. Technology that I think has been perfected, but it's really just outdated now, I would say.
I realize that. I would say that too.
Elon, is the future of the Earth's climate still important to you?
Obviously. Tesla was created to advance the electrification of transportation, and I think we've done that. Soon, electric versions of vehicles will be much cheaper to own and operate. The cost of ownership is already cheaper in almost every case.
Elon, what's your plans for a Mars society? Would you be president of Mars?
I wouldn't actually go to Mars myself, but I do know the society we create that will be anti-woke, very much like X is now, but without oxygen or plant life.
I love that. I own your stock, that's awesome.
Then maybe you should give me a piece of it. Haha. X is killing me.
There's a lot of people who seem threatened by the transition to a cleaner world.
Absolutely. Change is always hard historically. People fought against the horseless carriage when the car was invented. But we built highways and gas stations very quickly, mostly while fighting a world war.
The government of the province we live in seems to be against the transition.
They put a tax on electric cars when there were only 400 of them here.
I would say that's pretty short-sighted, yeah.
I would disagree.
Please welcome Premier Moe to the podcast. Fake Scott Moe is AI generated. Why are you so afraid of EVs and clean energy, Mr. Moe?
I would say, hello, Premier. I agree with you on the anti-woke stuff.
Parental rights are very important right now. Fortunately, I get all my info from Facebook.
The Toronto Star quoted one of your ministers as saying Saskatchewan can't go to 100% electric vehicles because of cultural and geographic regions. What's that about?
I'm guessing they have friends in the fossil fuel industry.
The only energy is from the fossil fuel sector. Please stop calling wind and solar energy.
The change to a cleaner system is inevitable. It's cheaper and just better in so many ways. They really should get on board.
If you can't smell it, it's not from Saskatchewan, and there's clearly less money in that type of energy. It's just electrons. Atoms are the way to go. Did you see Oppenheimer?
I found it adequate.
He hates cinema. Does the oil industry pull your strings?
No, but I don't want to upset my friends. They are major donors, and I don't want them to have to see a bunch of EVs on the road.
I read a study that said lymphoma and other cancers are higher within 16 kilometers of an oil refinery.
Our whole city is within 16 kilometers of the oil refinery.
A journalist investigating the refinery once asked me if I eat the vegetables from my garden. Mr. Moe, do you eat vegetables from your garden?
I'm artificial, not so much intelligent, but artificial. I'm not the real Scott Moe.
I only eat Ozempic.
Ask your doctor if Ozempic is right for you.
I'd like to welcome the Prime Minister to the interview.
Scott, do you believe in climate change?
No, have to go uncomfortable. Artificial Moe is very uncomfortable.
The planet is on fire, Scott.
Saskatchewan is moving ahead to decarbonize, but it will take time. We won't spend adult money to protect children.
If we put them to work in the mines, even I'm not that batshit crazy to believe that.
Thank you, Elon.
I'm not on your side, you woke lib.
I never asked for your endorsement. By the way, everyone, I'm single again.
Even the fake interpretation of me regrets coming on this podcast.
The Clean Energy Show is a great podcast, always entertaining, one of my favorite non-yoga podcasts.
What the hell is a podcast? Oh, God, you nerds are putting me to sleep.
You should really loosen up, Scott. Drop the whole tough guy a grow bro thing and live a little. Be a modern man's man. Have you tried yoga?
I have to go address suddenly important trans issues and see if Facebook says if I can go pee yet. Fake Moe out.
Brian seems to be giving out massages. Anyway, got a blast. Elon out.
Trudeau out.
Thank you to AI Elon Musk, AI Brian, AI Premier Moe, and our actual Prime Minister, the Right Honorable Justin Trudeau.